Hello, boys and girls. Lord Hawkeye here again. This is something I should have talked about before, but the recent events kind of reminded me of it. First of all, yes, I heard about the shooting in a movie theater when they were playing Batman, and my sympathies truly go out to the victims and their families. Now, of course, whenever a shooting happens, everyone jumps out of the woodwork talking about how we need more gun control. And of course, I always point to, you had gun control. It already is illegal to go shooting up people. That didn't really stop him. You really got to think a little more carefully before you jump to conclusions like that. But it does bring to mind the issue of gun control if there was no government. I think this is one of the things that scares people the most about the idea of a stateless society, that there won't be gun control. And I can understand how you might think that, although the truth is, not necessarily. The problem with gun control, as most advocates support right now, is that's only half the term. The full term is gun control with guns, and that's where the problem lies. We need to get rid of guns and everyone will be safe. Okay, how are you going to do it? By giving these guys guns to enforce it. Duh. If you can't see the problem with that, well, you're kind of hopeless. So, let's think about this. If there wasn't a government, how would it work with guns? Well, first of all, let's say if you are absolutely not convinced about the issues with guns and you totally do not want them in your area, well, guess what? You're not alone. There's lots of people who think that way. So, that naturally, even if you're in the minority on that, it still makes a niche market. So, if someone makes a neighborhood where guns are not allowed, well, there you go. Well, there you go. He'll get your business. It's just like it is anywhere else, even if it's just niche appeal. So, it's not, so don't worry. It is perfectly possible to find like-minded people who don't want guns in their area, and there you go. They'll naturally gravitate towards whatever. Now, let's also consider, but just anyone will be able to get guns. They'll sell guns to criminals or whatever. No, not necessarily. No, again, not necessarily. Think about it. Let's say you run a gun store. And yeah, the public is concerned about criminals or people getting guns who really shouldn't have guns. So, like any business, if you want to stay in business, you need to ease those concerns. So, think about it. What kinds of things could you do as a gun store to ease those concerns? They could have all your books open. Anyone can check. Anyone can see who's been buying. Anyone can see who's been buying what. That would probably help. Probably have, what if we got DNA encoding to work, encoding technology, get that working. If he implemented that, that would greatly ease people's concerns because stolen guns would be worthless. And probably have some kind of screening program. People would have to undergo psychiatric evaluation, have background checks done, whatever it takes to ease the public's concern, because it's good for business to ease the public's concern. I mean, why do you think Walmart insists on UL's approval being on all their products, even though there's no law requiring them to? Yeah, did you know that? UL is a completely free market firm who checks all kinds of things. There is no law whatsoever requiring stores to get their approval. And yet, many stores, including Walmart, insist on their approval before they will ever shelf their products. Think about it. Why would that be? Because it eases customer concerns, and relaxed customers are customers that are more likely to buy your stuff. It's that simple. So, don't go thinking that guns will be blazing around wildly in a stateless society, because it's not true. And besides, if you're really concerned about gun safety, have you looked at what the state does overseas with guns? Not pretty. So once again, that's a bad case of trusting the fox to guard the hen house on that. There's many ways to keep guns under control in society. Giving guns to a bunch of sociopaths is really not the best way of going about it, in my opinion. Just an idea for you. And yeah, that's about all I got to say about that. Until next time, be aware and be wise.